Okay. Hello again. Today I'm gonna talk about the book Easy Way to Quit Emotional Eating. It's a book how to overcome the addiction of emotional eating and the comfort of binging or indulging in junk food so you can feel better about yourself. The author is Alan Carrs. So what is it for me? Escape the cage of emotional eating. Do you find yourself tuning to food to cope with stress or boredom? And in this book we draw a successful method that typically used to help people quit smoking, to help explain the nature of addiction and the psychological why is it so hard?
Psychological.
The psychological underpinnings of emotional eating. One that doesn't rely on simple willpower. Okay, this they call it the easy way method. You will discover that's possible to change your fundamental mindset around food, and from there you'll learn about the method to unravel brainwashing that hooks you on junk food. Okay, and yeah, of course, please know that if you're experiencing some kind of eating disorders like bulimia or anorexia, you should go to a professional therapist or get medical professional help, because this video is not certified I'm not a certified medical doctor, so consider this with cautious. Okay. Emotional eating is a cage. It is a cage, although it seems provide temporary escape from feeling of stress, loneliness, and anxiety. In fact, it traps us in an endless cycles of false pleasure and pain. We mindlessly consume junk food to numb difficult emotions we don't want to feel, but in doing so, we only really succeed at amplifying those same emotions. To break free, you need to dismantle the very belief systems and programming that keep you trapped to begin with. Alan Carr Easy Way method has helped millions of people quit another dangerous addiction, the addiction of smoking. Like tobacco, junk food is also built on lies and illusions. The lie that we are giving up something precious by abstaining. Food addiction is also built on lies and illusions. Since childhood, you have been continuing to inquire junk food with happiness. You have programmed to see quitting as a deprivation. But in fact, by escaping, you lose nothing but suffering. Okay, yeah, when you're depriving yourself, it's framed by society or most people. Oh, you're escaping the pleasures of life, like junk food or smoking, candy. But actually, you're acknowledging that you have these cravings and desires, and you want to stop doing them because first they give you a little bit of satisfaction in the moment, but after this moment, after this peak has been passed, then it's immediate downfall to the emotional well-being. So don't worry, the path isn't only white-knuckle deprivation, but joyful liberation. You need to see it as a joyful liberation. With a positive mindset, focus on freedom. You can dismantle the illusions and conditions that you have long kept you trapped. Okay, this is an introduction that addiction, or any addiction, is a cage in its meaning, in its not infancy, but in its core. It's a cage, and you're trapped in this cage, and you receive something nice, but you are in a box. You're in a box that you can't see anything else. Oh, I have something nice in my box. I don't know. But when you don't have that thing in that box, that's the thing that's interesting, because you start to crave it. But willpower isn't enough. Here we have Nick, who has managed to abstain himself from eating cakes, chocolates, candy, and the whole year of avoiding situations and resisting urges. But on one New Year's Eve, he craved and gave in to the temptation. And what happened to that? All of this work, bam, to the ground. In the first. This illustrates a common struggle, the constant battle between willpower and cravings when trying to break an addiction like emotional eating. On the surface, Nick's year-long story of resisting temptation might look like a successful feat of self-control. But while Nick had abandoned the physical habits of binge eating, the mental hold of addiction remained. His cravings never fully went away, even after months of absence, with no change in mindset. Okay, willpower is not the only thing. When it comes to emotional eating, there are three components: willpower and restraint. Okay, that will help you in the beginning, but you should know that willpower and restraint are only temporary. They work only on short term. Second, eventual exhaustion of willpower leading to abandoned restraints full of surrender to craving. This creates guilt, blame. Yeah, when you exhaust this willpower, then you start to build guilt, self-blame, and a sense of powerlessness. The addictive biochemical hook of junk food itself. How sugar, carbs chemically fuel your constant cravings. Okay, they're saying that the junk food is designed to crave it, because it has some chemically it's produced in a way so you can want it more. It's ironic, actually. The cycle of willpower and failure to resist cravings is a core trap. It fosters an adversarial relationship within yourself, sapping you of energy and happiness. It's reinforced by an addictive hook of junk foods and sweets themselves. So what's the way out? Well, it requires unraveling the root addiction. Not enough more resistant, but permanently removing the desire to indulge in these foods at all. This is possible by doing straight to the source, your emotions and mental programming around eating. Okay, what this actually says is see yourself as a person who doesn't eat, doesn't eat junk food, or a healthy eating person, but not picture yourself. I'm not eating right now because I'm on this. Your vision for yourself needs to be: I'm a healthy person. I am a decisive person. I make decisions easily. I'm not a cheater. When you start the beginning with this kind of mindset, it will help you make the decisions and do the right thing accordingly whenever opportunity or obstacle appears in front of you. Creating stress to escape it. Okay, this is a good one about the smokers. Nobody starts out life dreaming becoming a smoker, and it's very few people actually enjoy their first cigarette. And so how that countless people become smokers? It starts instantly. No, it starts inconsciently.
Innocently.
Innocently. Perhaps you bum a cigarette from a friend at a party and take few drags out of curiosity. Although many find that first experience unpleasant, the addictive nature of nicotine soon changes this. After a few more tries, you begin to enjoy the sensation, the taste, the head rush, and the feeling of calmness that washes over you as you inhale the smoke. This experience becomes locked into your memory as something pleasurable. Before you know it, you have bought your first pack, and soon cigarettes become your shortcut to stress, belief, and relaxations. After the actual pleasure of smoking is an illusion. It's an insidious lie. Insidious. The process of, in a gradual, subtle way, but with a control. Pleasure, the removal of stress that nicotine. The more regularly you smoke, the more your brain begins to associate smoking with feeling sense of easement. Okay, it's seeming pleasure caused by cigarettes simply the removal of stress that nicotine withdrawal created in the first place. This is an insidious trap. Okay, I'll continue later.